All right. We are live. Damn, it's been over a week. Do we know what we're doing? I don't know. Not sure if I ever did. Let's connect.
I think I've forgotten.
I have definitely. I'm going to connect my services up so I can see what's going on in the channel.
What is this game we're playing?
Yeah. Pinochle.
I don't know how to play that.
Shoots and ladders.
That one's pretty easy.
I like shoots and ladders. Simple. It's easy to play. All right, we're getting connected in. Little technical difficulty. Big update over a week ago with Fantasy Grounds, and clients have got to update too. But we are back from Gary Con. Great show, a lot of fun, raised a lot of money, and I'm really, really tired. I not expected how tired I am actually from doing that programming for 4 days. Oh man. But well worth it. Well worth it. All right, so we're waiting for Lineal to get. You're connected in it. At least shows you're connected. You just haven't popped up your character.
Yeah, it's still downloading files, so it's creeping along.
Yahooey. Technology at its finest. Map should be up. Everybody should be getting that as they come in. Yep. And let's move it over on the display here. Yahooey.
It doesn't show that it's created a new file under campaigns in the folder.
Can't play. All right, sorry guys. Well, it's like we're. Oh, really, Gypsy? Really? Let's see. Kathy, well, what is Kathy saying? Please take a look. Oh, that's client-based. And Carlton and David. Okay, we're streaming. All right, so I'm going to be running another Dwarven Forge game. Yay! All right. We'll take a look at that later. I've been invited to broadcast. Oh, that ain't for me. Okay. The joys of technology. We are waiting. Let's put on what we got. All right. Need to bring my volume up. There we go. So I can hear you guys and the music. All right. Well, we were waiting. Let's see. Everybody but Millennial are good to go.
Mine's good.
Quetzal.
I'm good to go.
Shadow.
I'm good.
Roberto, and we're waiting on Millennial. Always waiting.
Go ahead and start. I'll watch the stream for the map and I'll follow along.
There is no map. What map? This map. Hot darn. All right, let's do our introductions. We've got everybody here. Yeah, we're just small little technical glitches with the new update a week ago, and it's our first time to play since the big update, and so they're having to do it. But let's introductions as always, and we'll start off with Millennial. Tell everybody hi.
Hi, I am Millennial. I am the now 16th level Wood Elf Druid Monk.
Linda.
Hi everybody, I'm playing Linder. I'm a 16th level half-elf bard wizard.
You had to think about it for a second, huh? It's been a while. Quetzal.
I am Quetzal, the 16th level fighter paladin lizard folk.
And Shadow.
I am Shadow, the 16th level Tabaxi Scout, and I noticed our cards haven't been updated for the new level.
Oh, hogwashy. Okay, so they haven't been updated. When did y'all level? Was it not this loud? Really? Did I miss it? Well, hell.
I think it was like
It's
a
been
month
two.
ago
It's
now.
been, yeah, it's been, yeah. Well, you know, hey, everybody, this is now too loud.
But we've missed a
You
few
know, it's up to a
episodes.
lot of
We've missed 2 sessions. Yeah, we've missed a couple of sessions. So, okay, then I'll get the cards done this weekend. It's not like I'm behind on a bunch of work for the channel anyway, because I was focused on Gary Con. Yep, folks, and I'm DM.563. Anybody watching? I think if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, well, you know, it's the rejects, and there's always something going wrong. So that's just how we roll here. You guys, if you remember correctly, you went down this level after disposing after the Squidward men up above and killing all the lovely. You had a lot of calamari was on dinner at the level up above them as they were taking out the Illithid clan colony that was up there. Down here, you've traveled so far, and what have y'all run into? You have found that this area seems to have a lot of fog, low-lying mist forms the ground everywhere. There are bats and rats everywhere. You hear noises of them all over the place, and you've actually run into some. And the room that y'all were currently in was some type of ritual was going on with these cultists that were chanting. This is what they were saying, just to bring it back up, but trying to form something in the center of the room with powers and necrotic energies that were coming from the pillars. And as you waylaid to the cultist, what you did know is that some shadow spirits were rising from their deaths and attacking y'all. And so once y'all cleared them all out, that's where we held last time. You have discovered or found some statues and some seeing that this area has kind of been it's definitely got evil machinations to it. The religious ones of y'all are feeling it. And you found something to the followers of Shar, which is a vampire cult, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And then y'all have also had pictures or mist of what looks like a dragon has formed a couple of times and come at you, but then dissipated. And there were a couple of you had some visions of stuff about a dragon in some agony and evilness and bits and pieces. Haven't been able to make heads or tails of what it's about, but you've seen it and run into it some. And you definitely, I'm not sure who did in the main room y'all are in, but there was 1 or 2 of y'all that had a couple of fits with that. And I'm trying to think, was there anything else? Cultists?
Yeah, there were some visions or something. I saw one.
Yeah.
I think a couple of people did
Yeah,
too.
that was the dragon, the visions of the dragon and things about him. Trying to think, where did I pull those from to see what they were? What came out of the room here? This chamber here. I'm gonna have to find those because I know where y'all came into the entrance here. Back up one is going to be, yeah, that one's. I'll find them in a second here. I think that's really about it. Yeah, you've gone through. There's a bunch of cultists in the doors, the double doors to the south that y'all plowed through that had, and there were rats crawling all around them and all that. And y'all took them out. Yeah, this form of this dragon is taken in the black fog. So I'll keep looking for this because I know I had another. I thought I had a list of them, but I'll find them. Okay, so with that being said, this is where we last held. Well, Flinny, you're not quite in yet.
Almost.
Any other questions or comments? Anything else to worry about? Or we get
Did we get a rest in?
y'all have had a rest. Hell, y'all don't need no rest. Look at y'all. Y'all had a rest upstairs.
I look pretty good. I don't have any key used, so it seems unlikely that I would have gone up through the last battle without.
There he's in now. Yeah, y'all definitely had a rest a couple and a couple of short rests upstairs too, if I remember correctly. Y'all are peachy keno on resto.
I'm not sure about all that, but I think I'm okay at the moment.
Yep.
Fine. All right. I await your commands.
Give us 3 more levels.
No. Negatory.
You just said you're waiting for our commands. I
Commands to
gave
where
you
you're
one.
going on the map. What's this party going to do? The never-ending module. Oh, look, another door.
I bet there's XP behind it.
Yep, could be.
I bet you know what I'm going to do next.
I wait. I can't wait to find out. Oh, that was a
search for traps.
horrible roll. Horrible roll. That's one of your lowest ever. Even with all the modifiers, it's there. You don't seem to find any traps.
I mean, the minimum would be 14, so
Yeah, exactly. And you got a 15.
well, I don't see any traps, guys.
All right, man.
I attempt to open the door.
Wow, you open the door. Look at everybody moving before you. Yeah, fine. Be that way, cheaters. All right, you open up the door. I'm not too worried about it here. Let's get this. All right.
Oh, we can only
Well.
move a few lettuce, so I don't know how we could be cheating.
All right, in the middle of the room, you see a wooden trestle table bearing a small pile of, looks like some coins and some bottles and oils and flickering candles. And hunched over the table are 2 cultists. And they seem to be taking some of the coins and little bitty, you see some exotic wood pieces and some gemstones. And they're rubbing oil all over them.
Well, what do we have here?
And they both turn when you say that. And they look at you. Who are you? You do not belong here. And,
What's the light like in here?
well, these individuals would be, really? They're going to give me humanoid, any race. They're humans. So there's a few torches in here and some flickering candles. It's definitely dim light, not bright light at all. There's flickering candles, They
Okay.
and you see the 2 of them
and
pull
I
their
just
swords.
disappear.
All right, well, roll for initiative because they pull their swords, their scimitars out. They mean business. Quetzal, are you going to play today? All right, Quetzal wants to play. All right.
Boy, does he want to play. He wants to start first.
He's always hogging. All right. Quetzal runs in. Dun, dun, dun.
Well, that's a surprise.
You thought you would fight cat? No. You fight lizard.
Quetzal, are you going to do anything? You're just going to stand there. Yes, I'm being a smartass. What, have you got a 10-foot reach on this thing?
Yeah, poison spray has a 10-foot reach.
Oh,
Exactly.
I saw Quetzal. Oh, the Quetzal the Dragon Slayer. Okay, he changed your name, or I forgot it was Quetzal the Dragon Slayer. I saw Dragon Slayer and thought that was a weapon name. Okay. Anyway, all right. Yeah, you're fine.
It is a weapon name. He is a
Yeah.
weapon.
Yeah, he is. He's a
He
tool.
just melted
all
that
right.
man.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Shadow, yeah, you disappeared. Boop.
Are you gonna whisper sweet nothings into his ear?
With a dagger.
My son is here.
That means we got to be G-rated.
Fair enough.
PG is okay.
Disney
He's 13 now.
G. Yeah, it's okay. Mom will walk by and then we'll be in trouble. All right. Okay, well, that encounter was short-lived.
Why did we roll initiative again?
I don't know. Well, it's because you have to. Okay, well, we're back to yeah. You
So
gotta enter the
what
room.
were they doing?
I am going to search this room.
Well, like I said, so what you see, the two cultists now are dead on the ground, and they've got on the table. You're going to see some silver bowls, a couple ceremonial daggers with kind of wavy obsidian blades. They look, yeah, definitely like decorational type, ceremonial. There's a coral figurine of a mermaid clutching a pink pearl.
Sounds like a good time for detect magic as a ritual.
You get nothing in the room. It is all baubles. Some very nice baubles, I will add, but baubles all the same. Stuff to come on, get the inventory.
Do any of these ceremonial knives and bowls have specific symbols writing on them or anything?
No, they're all there. I just put them all in the a crystal. So the ceremonial daggers with wavy obsidian blades, a coral figurine with a mermaid clutching a pink pearl, a carved harp of exotic wood with ivory inlay and zircon gemstones, and a crystal dragon mask. None of them magical, but they're covered in this oil, just regular oil.
We'll take one of those holy symbols of Shar.
It's all there for you.
And then I'm going to cast Alter Self to make myself look like one of these cultists.
All right, some new trick up your sleeve. Let me see. What the hell? Alter Self. Where's that coming from?
That is coming from the 1,000 Forms class feature that says that I can cast Alter Self to alter my physical form at will. So as often as I want.
You transform your appearance. Facial features, sound, distinguished character. You make yourself appear as a member of another race. You also can't appear as a creature size than you, but you're basically they're human. Say you're elf, so close enough. But does it say that you take? You take on the humanly features of them, but you don't change their clothes and all that. It looks like, so you would have to.
Okay, I'll take one of their robes and throw it on over.
Yeah, that's easily enough done, except for the hole that's in it. Or probably to take the one that Shadow took care of because the other one's melted.
I'll mend it.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, perfectly. That's good to know. I didn't know you had that. I learned. I got to look at their character sheets. Okay, so.
All right, so
You got some kind of idea?
as cultist. Not really. I just maybe we'll see what anything happens.
Okay. There's a door there, Shadow. Go figure.
That seems surprising.
I know. It's so weird. A dungeon with doors.
I'm going to search for traps on that door that shouldn't be there.
You're not certain. You can't really tell.
I'm just going to open the door then.
You open the door. It's a hallway. But you hear... So you look, you see down the hallway, you kind of understand it before. Hallway to random trap. Well, okay, yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay. Shouldn't have said that out loud. You hear, though, coming from the east, in the hallway there, you hear what sounds like chanting.
So we heard it coming from the east.
Yeah, so he looks out. You hear human voices chanting. and you hear the same thing that they were saying in the other room when y'all entered the room with the pillars.
Not this again.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do.
I'm gonna go search for traps on this door.
Okay. Go right ahead. Yes, Queen. You don't
I'm gonna
detect
hold an
anything.
action.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold a fireball.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. They're pretty hot. I'll attempt to open the door.
It opens in toward you, and as you open it up, you see kind of into the hallway area. And you're going to see cultists kneeling on rough woven mats. And in the center of them, it looks like another one, a little bit dressed a little bit differently. And it's just got rats crawling all over them.
That's getting fireballed.
Apparently, he's shooting a fireball.
Well, I mean, is that what you're going to do? Apparently, he's...
One moment.
So you're going to sneak over to the door that Shadow has got open up?
All right, I can see right through
Unless Shadow just... Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless Shadow just opened up the door completely and goes, hello.
it. Yeah, well, if I see this, I'm fireballing it. If I am able to see it, it's
Yeah,
gonna
oh,
get a
yeah, you most certainly can. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's getting a fireball.
I will lean myself back.
Fail, 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 fail. Success, fail, fail.
Love it.
Like a, yeah, you kill
That was
everything.
efficient.
He's like, nope, in this room.
Yep. You killed them all. Everything's crispy critters. There's nothing left.
Even the guy that succeeded.
So,
I'll move through the room.
well, yeah, well, I mean, there's nothing left except for charred bodies. What looked like candles, purple candles, but they're melted.
Good. Does pick anything up?
What? No, there's nothing magical on them at all. No. No.
Come over here and listen to this door.
Listening to that door.
We're listening for sounds up the
Yep.
other side.
Yeah. It's you. You detect nothing.
And I'll peek around the corner.
Oh, you'll see a hallway.
I'll search for traps.
Please do. Almost. There is a wire attached in the recesses of the door. I need a Dexterity check.
Hold on a minute.
Dexterity.
Can you approve that move, please?
Why?
Can I come assist?
Sure.
Bam. Didn't
Yeah.
even need it.
No, so yeah, you're able to what you think clip the wire that runs on the flamethrower. Make me an investigation check now, please. You can use inspiration if you want.
I guess I want.
I have to say that, yeah, that would, yeah, okay. So that's all I need to know.
Okay, if there's any traps left, I'll attempt to disarm it.
You did. That's what the dex check was.
Oh.
You were able to clip the wire without setting off what was
Okay.
with the door.
In that case, I'll attempt to open the door.
You will see straight into a room. You see what looks to maybe a couple of bunk beds just from the shadows and all that, and some stone shelves. Looks like they've got dishware, some utensils, rations. It looks like like a bunk room or some sort. You step into the room, however, when you got here, click. Make me a perception check in the tower, please.
Sure.
All right, yeah. So you're gonna your dex things are gonna kick in, but what was the trap? Basically, there was a dual mechanism on your lovely trap here. And now dex save, please. You've passed the. Whoa, that would be a fail.
That's okay.
Do you
I'll
want
take
to?
half damage, whatever it is.
Yeah, here it comes. Yeah, basically, the walls on both sides, basically, the little holes open up, and yeah, here comes your favorite fire. Whoosh. And you're going to take half of that
Okay.
as you run through.
Well, that hurt.
Yeah.
It's a very singed kitty there.
Yeah. You can thank Queen for that. Whoosh.
Who should we thank for that?
Queen, Rogue. It was bought for y'all.
It was a viewer
It was
purchase.
a viewer deal. Y'all could come harass her on Monday nights on YouTube and give the Queen. I'm just saying, Queen might be involved with a game that played on Monday nights on YouTube. So, yeah, we did touch it. That's right. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. In the rest of this room, yeah. So the fire dies down. It was a one-time deal, and
I then decide to just lie down and start licking my wounds.
you got a little charred, hair, cat hair, everything like that. And in this room, like I said, you've got looks like 6 empty wooden bunk beds line the north and east walls. In between the bunks are some stone shelves with rations, and cask of water. However, along the south wall is your lovely arch. You see a stone in the south wall, a stone arch. Its sides are carved in the form of scantily clad elves, one male and one female, holding fingers to their lips in the gesture of silence.
Hmm.
That's all you. But so, Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to go over and look at the arch.
yeah.
Sorry if you described it already. I missed it.
Oh, sorry,
I'm
you
gonna
did.
get my detect magic
Yes.
back up.
What's that, Linder?
I'm gonna get my detect magic back up while he's doing that.
Detect mad. Yeah. Well, you know it's coming from the gate. You know.
I'm going to stand in the middle there, and I am going to use my Wand of Secrets.
The archway is a stone arch. Its sides are carved in the form of scantily clad elves, one male and one female, both holding fingers to their lips in a gesture of silence. Your wand of magic will ping there. Something's there in that wall. Senor. Kitty cat.
I'll put my finger to my lips and go shh.
Okay, so everybody, he's told you to be quiet.
I'm always quiet. I'm going to search this wall for a secret door.
Yeah, but you find it. You know, your secrets will tell you it's right there in front of you. There's a.
I will search for traps.
Please do so. You don't detect any.
I'll attempt to open the door.
You open the door, and as soon as you do, you start pulling out fog, kind of rolls out from inside the room, and it's quite dim. Actually, it's completely dark. What the hell am I saying? Well, don't do that, Duff. So, and you see that the kind of the walls, what you basically make out from looking through the fog, it's just, you know, it's obscuring your view. They're bas relief carvings of jumbled human skeletons all along the walls. Can't tell what else is in the room. You don't really see anything, but and when you went shh, fully know nothing happened. If you were looking for an event,
You said it was male and female in the statue. That's in the carving, right?
there were one of each. Yep, yeah.
I don't think you cut it, Blender.
No, I don't think so.
Well, y'all go over and you cover Quetzal's eyes because you know they're scantily clad and he is young. Flaneal. All right, 1 second. Y'all watch Flaneal move into the room, and then all of a sudden, he stops. You see this in your head, Flaneal. And then y'all watch him kind of stutter, you know, a little bit as his head kind of goes up and his eyes roll back in his head. No, really, maybe Shadow, you might see it, but then also Flinio, as soon as you come to and you kind of gain your balance, something is under your foot, your left foot.
I will look under my left foot.
You find a ring.
Well, I got to take magic on. Is it light up?
Nope, it does not. It's just
Okay, well then I'll pick up the ring.
Yeah, it's a coral ring in the party sheet.
Okay, I will stick it in my pouch or my bag.
Yep. How long does your wand of secrets, is it just one fire off or does it go off for a little while? I can't remember, Robert.
Just one fire off.
Okay, yeah. Okay. That's it. Other than that, there's just this low-hanging mist in the room. Nothing else in there.
Well, east, west, or south?
Do we want to play more with this arch?
Not really.
I have to go back and look if y'all have seen it before. If you have seen it or not, I gotta.
It doesn't sound familiar.
I gotta remember where it goes. Where's it shooting to?
There was so many of them, I don't remember them all.
I know, that's the thing. An area 47. Hey, wow. On what map was that? Let me see. This was. Well, I'm waiting. So y'all decide what you're doing while I'm looking this up to see. Actually, I should probably pull up the DM map, and that will tell me if y'all have seen this room. Oh. Yeah, way up above. Way up above. Okay. All right. What are we
Do
doing?
you want a quick way to the surface?
What?
He says it's way up above. Do we want a way up to the surface?
Oh.
It's probably not a bad idea. That way we can get out easily if we want to. But I don't know if we can get out without a woman.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Let's try and see if it's just two people.
Okay. I'll go shh.
Yeah, I think we have to do it at the same time. So
Okay.
I will do it at the same time that you do.
3, 2, 1, shh.
Quetzal, would you make me a insight check to see if you understand what they're doing or if you think they've lost their mind? Nothing happens.
Come on, he knows we've lost our minds. That's nothing new.
I mean, this is hellish.
I take it
stuff.
didn't work.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
So the only thing I can think of is there some sort of spell that could go along with this? I mean, I could try silence.
Give it a shot. I'll step back.
Okay. I will cast silence.
Okay.
And let me see here. It's 20-foot radius.
Yeah, it's a radius of it. So, yeah, you might want to have Quetzal back out. Yeah. So.
Well, it's just silent.
You can't sit there. Yeah, it's a radius, but yeah, you cast it in the area and all that. Yes, the gate.
Nice.
Cool. Okay.
I start mouthing something back at everyone.
Give him a thumbs up.
I shrug and then I start walking this way.
You're gonna walk into the gate.
Well, apparently he wanted me to.
I don't know. I'm. No.
I run.
No,
Run,
I wish
run.
it was so easy, but no. He's gonna make that before y'all get out of the room.
He's
I am
got this
fascinated.
Y'all are
throne
already
unspread.
there. Oh, I know. It sucks to the DM. It doesn't play fair, but oh, this is awesome. I'm gonna get a. Okay, what deck am I getting here? All right, I need a rune. Which reference? Okay, have we had this one? I need a new one. Okay. Okay. Bane or Boon? Okay, here we go. It's a K. So, Robert, I mean, Shadow walks through. Hold on, let me catch where this is going. R7. Oh man, I gotta pull up the map. Oh gosh, darn it. Gates 13, 17. Oh. Second, I gotta pull up the map and all that. This is on what level? Okay, images, maps. Dungeon of the no, it's magic item. Sorry, folks. 1 second.
I get a magic item. That's cool.
You're gonna get something, all right. You're welcome. Oh, okay. So you find yourselves back. You're gonna be back here. 1 second.
Yeah, I remember that place.
Yeah, and where is the deal? Was it in the cages? Okay, so was there... Okay, so... Initiates quarters. Okay, so... Oh, in this cave area. All right, so there's... Basically, it was one of these caves areas. Y'all didn't go in it, so... Yeah, here, let me show you where this is at. Come here. All right, so where I'm drawing my square down on the south of the river area, one of the caves y'all didn't explore. I'm sorry, not that one. This one right here. Yeah, it doesn't really matter here. This flat wall right here. Up it right. So, yeah, you shadows comes out of there. However, now all you the boom goes off, radiating through the room here, and the boon was, or was it? It was a bane. I got a bane.
No, you said it was a boon.
It was a bane. It's right here. I got a bane, and
You're a bane.
you're gonna see this symbol.
If it's a Bane, you got to talk like Bane.
Bane, yeah. Well, this symbol y'all have not seen before. And make sure this opens. Make sure I'm doing this right, because this is gonna make y'all mad. Creature does not make a saving throw against the bane, and characters pass through. The first character to pass through the gate triggers the boon, and you pass through there. And oh wow, I'm gonna have to go through all non-magical coins and gems on the target person's vanish.
Get wrecked, nerd. I put all my stuff in the bank.
Wow.
All, and it's not you, Shadow. The other three.
Yeah, I know. Still, wow.
Luckily, I keep all my coins inside my bag of holding.
I will go through and deduct accordingly. So some of y'all are going to be a little light in the pockets. Anyway, Shadow, and you end up, I mean, if that's where you want to stay, yeah, I mean, you're going to pull that off. So, did I close that map out? Darn it. It's level 5. What are the rest of y'all doing? Are y'all going back up, or y'all would just want to go test out what happens?
I was just saying, good job on figuring it out. That was all I was trying to say.
Well,
I was running away from when he was going through there.
He walked through.
But I mean, I was still running, so I mean, I would still run to the end of my motion there.
Y'all were overcome with coin lossage. Anyway, what are we doing? You got one of your partners, one of your companions now gone.
I'm assuming he's going to come back.
I guess he can.
How long does it stay open?
A minute.
Can I walk back through?
I think you can. I don't see.
I don't remember if we could or not.
Well, you turn back around. What would happen is that the effect didn't blow. The same thing happens on when you walk through. It's active. So I'm not. I'm just gonna put you back through. But now y'all are, broke.
Otherwise, I'd just wait and redo it.
Yeah, that's fine. That was fun.
If you say so.
Was it?
I don't know.
Apparently, it was fun for one of us.
It really is okay because, for me at least.
Yeah, I didn't have much coin directly on me.
I'm not worried about it. Yeah. So, but yeah, really wanted to mess with y'all. That would be funny. The boon of that, which is kind of funny, which I was wanting to get to, and I don't mind telling y'all on that one, is a goblin appears next to y'all and is very rude and makes fun of y'all.
Doesn't sound like a boon.
It's apparently a boon for that. You got to remember,
Who's
this is
it a boon
Hallister you're
for?
dealing with, man. Okay, back to the game now. That little sidetrack.
Somebody should teach him vocabulary. That's not what boon means.
That's what they said boon is. Well, the bane was losing the coin, so one or the other. I don't know.
Yeah, no, he's got the bane right.
But
He's
a
got the
goblin
bane
appears
down
and is
pat.
rude to the group.
The Bane should include the goblin being rude.
Yep. All right. What are we doing, gents?
If I beat up the goblin, do coins come out?
Would think something like that. I'm just going to show you that hallway because I really don't want to, It's not like y'all aren't going to go around and peek around the corner.
Let's go check.
There's a door right there, too, but apparently Flinty doesn't want to check it out. But that's okay.
I didn't even see the door. Duh.
Walk right by
I am
Flinty.
going
It
to
could
search
hit you
for
inside the
traps.
head.
My blind spot.
Go ahead and search,
Doors are his
man.
blind spot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If I don't find a trap, I will attempt to open the door.
Okay. You open the door. And from your viewpoint, you see there is an individual standing next to a large chase lounge, and it's kind of, how do I explain it? This individual's got their back is turned to you, and it looks like they're leaned over. In the face of this, there's an individual sitting in the chair. And it's right here. And
And the light level?
there is some purple scones, rusty scones. They're holding some torches with black wax. The purple flames, very dim. Yeah. Situated between the scones, and fancy wooden chairs. Yeah, some red cushion seats and backrests and all that. Yeah, and you see this creature's is kind of draped over another looks like a human in this big chase lounge chair, right to her.
Does that human-ish looking person look like he's still alive?
Well, Shadow's the only one in the door, unless you want to go peek your face in. You tell me. Shadow? Shadow going to step aside?
I step aside, but I'm also invisible now, so.
So I take his disappearing act as to mean that there's something going on in there. So yeah, I will step over cautiously because I don't want to bump into him. But if he's out of the way, then I'll look in.
Yeah, the person that's in the chairs is naked dead. Then you see blood coming out of the neck, and then you think you see or hear something just outside of your sight on the other side of the chair. And do they even notice you now? No. What do we do?
Debating on whether or not I want to waste a spell on one of these guys.
Firebolts are free.
True. I'll step out of the way and wait for Linder to come over.
You barely can make out the angle. That there's another one.
Oh, I did throw a script error there.
Okay, you did get one? Okay, so it's one of the extensions
Doesn't
I'm
seem
gonna
to have affected anything.
No, you can still get through it, but it'll keep popping up. Did you
Yeah,
get
I saw
one
one
too?
earlier.
Yeah. So I'm gonna assume that it's the return damage. One of them's throwing off something, so I replaced the other ones, but I need to verify that. So,
I can't remember what it said. I usually ignore them because I get them far too often.
Yeah.
Did you get the script error when you attacked or when you did damage?
When I attacked.
Yeah, something's throwing off. But I'll check. Okay, initiative. Bam! And they hiss. Turning around, you look at these two women, and they are vampiric looking. And really, I can't. Really? Wow. That's horrible. All right, Linder.
Wow. Okay. There's another script error. I'm going to re-roll that one with the inspiration.
Okay. Welcome any new viewers to the Rejects. We playing a little Dungeon of the Mad Mage here tonight. Oh, Linder stepped aside. Did you even do? Oh, you did a little damage. Okay. Quetzal. What you gonna do? All right. Nope.
What am I going to do?
We can't wait to find out.
I guess I will come on down here. And I will do a green flame blade attack against this number 9.
Okay. Hit.
Take that back, please. That was the wrong button.
Give that back to number 9. Okay.
There we go. That was the right one.
Okay. Shadow.
Okay, so I will quietly move into the room. Yeah, I just got a script error.
Okay. I'll play around
Oh,
with
yeah,
my
I did not
second
get a
quant.
scripter.
I got to find out what it is then. Which one of the extensions is throwing it?
It says scripts / manager _ action _ attack _ ard.lua.
Okay. Well, I'll try to generate it after
I don't
we're
know
done.
if that helps, but that's what it says.
It's one of the extensions. Mm-hmm. Stun dun 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 dun.
Oops, I didn't remove one. Both of them hit, so I'll just take off the one I wasn't actually attacking.
Yeah. Okay, now you're just being mean. Apparently both of them are stunned. Linder. Oh, now he comes into the battle.
What? You want me to stand in the doorway? That's rude. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's another one. Actor manager.
Actor manager is the. I just saw a post on that one. I gotta see what it is, but yeah, which one that's called to? Where's my
Yeah, mine's saying actor manager 2.
Yeah, it's. I think it's the return one, Brian. I think.
Could be.
Oh, wait. Okay, no, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll look at it later.
Summoning that just uses my bonus action, so that's my turn.
Quetzal drops in. Okay. Off quiet in chat tonight. Hope everybody's doing well that are new to the channel and watching. We're a little bit slower on Tuesday nights. We got a full week of programming. We're back to full, everybody on deck. Make the schedule. We can pop that up.
There goes one.
And for my third and final attack, I lied. For my fourth and final attack, I use a bonus action to Hungry Jaw.
Because it's always good to eat a vampire.
Apparently.
Always.
Oh, you didn't get the kill.
But he did get a nice bite of vampire.
Mm-hmm. Millennium.
Same as last time.
Nice.
Come on. Yeah, like you needed that, really. Really?
Exceeded by 37.
I mean, we were rolling at advantage. It was bound to happen someday.
And I had 5 ones in there.
They're dead. What you see, then also, there's the dead human male. Looks like laying around his robes, and it looks like he was a cultist, like you've seen before. He's just but dead in the middle of this chase lounge, and they were feeding on him. That's all you find in this room. You search through it and all that, nothing here. It just looks like it's a bunch of these lounges, and you can see blood spots on the ground everywhere, and yeah, not very sanitary. Where to next?
Okay, then.
I think next will be where I was about to go before I walked past this.
Yep, you got rough-hewn tunnels, centuries old, but you don't, can't tell. You see some footprints, a few tracks, nothing much though. You're going to search around them, as I'm going to give them to you. And what you will find is, to the north, is a tunnel that heads downwards.
Well, we know which way goes down.
That you do. But you walk through the areas and all that, and there's nothing anywhere in here at all.
So you say going this way is going down to the next level?
That is what looks to be your next level down. Correct. Where to?
I guess we go this way, right? Unless y'all want to go down. We do want to explore in this level, right?
It's up to y'all.
I'll look around the corner.
Okay, 1 second. Getting everything situated. Well, guess what? More hallways.
No.
All right. You'll peek down this hallway, and you'll see double doors to the south, a couple of doors to the north, and then the roadblocks, thou shalt not pass barriers.
Can I also see a little bit more in that
Oh,
direction?
yeah. Well, fine, whatever. Just a little. That's it. No more.
Okay. I'll go and search for traps on this door.
Okay. You don't think you detect any, though the door though is it's got a little sheen. It's a little bit smoother. Or how it's not greasy, but it's just the door's just got a little faint coat of grease or something on it. Maybe wax. It's just kind of slick. That's right, John D. We drink Kool-Aid for Fantasy Grounds here on this channel. Have since it started back in 2016. Yeah, we use it a great deal. Haven't quite.
And I've
They
been
keep
pulled
bugging me to
along
move to
kicking and
Unity,
screaming.
but we'll get there. And they had like I said, they had a real good showing for Gary Con. Doug did a couple seminars, and Fantasy Grounds College later on put on a nice show, and Violet, one of their Adventure League coordinators, she put on a couple of training sessions, and so Fantasy Grounds showcased very well during Gary Con this last weekend.
Anything popping up on my detect magic?
Just you,
Okay.
because you're magical, Linder.
I've got lots of magical things on me. That's true.
I'll attempt to open the door.
Yeah, you open the door. Oh, we got split party. Yeah.
I was waiting for the other stuff, but I was just coming back around.
Yeah, you were not. You were opening that door. You said so.
Negatory.
You just see more hallways.
I don't remember anything of the sort.
I do. I recall distinctly. All right, you open up this room here, Shadow, and you're going to see supplies and tools. Looks like it's a candlery. You see purple candles everywhere, and there's wax, molds, and now it explains why the door got a sheen to it a little bit, and there's tools and stuff resting on tables kind of haphazardly about the room. It looks like they make their purple candles here. That's it, but nothing else is in the room. Nobody's in there, at least.
Okay.
You're welcome.
I'll go and search for traps there.
Search away. Maybe, maybe not. You don't think you found any, but are you ever certain, as in life, Shadow?
No,
But
but I'll attempt to open the door. This looks like an important door.
you push open the doors, and you're going to see into a very strange-looking room. This area kind of shows very nicely. The room, once again, as you open it up, more fog kind of billows out from the doors. And though got a 30-foot high ceiling in here, vaulted ceilings kind of rise up from the sides, and it's braced by ornate, crumbling stone arches. And though down at the you can't really see though past here because of the fog.
Okay. I will cloak myself.
Okay. Yep. What about the rest of you?
Still not seeing anything magical in here?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't think. Let me check. 1 second. Nope.
So is there any description to it, or is it just a room?
I just said it.
Yeah, I have a boy over here talking in my ear, and so he's over
30-foot high
talking
vaulted
over
ceiling.
my DM.
It's vaulted ceilings that go about 30 feet up. They're braced by ornate, crumbling stone arches, and fog kind of billowed out of the room when he opened up the double doors, and it's kind of obscuring his view down the hallway in the room there. Oh, he just wanders right into it. All right. Well, as he steps there, Shadow, you see Millennial once again stop dead in his tracks, and he kind of stutters for a moment, starts drooling on himself as he there you go, Millennial. You're in deep thought. And y'all, moving through, and you kind of see more. And then there's something, to Flinnial's viewpoint, there's something in the back area here. Can't quite make out what it is. Okay.
Where's the circle?
Well, you can't really tell until y'all move closer in there. Yeah, so then you move into the room, and what you'll see now is the rest of this area. There's a pile. It's a pile of rubble stone, sitting on kind of like a dais. Maybe was a huge stone chair at one time, like a throne room. But it's just a big pile of rubble, and fog swirls all over it. You move to that, Shadow. When you step in that final step, the fog begins to swirl and coalesce, and rising up out of this is this huge, it's a dragon, kind of rises up out and kind of huge, taking up the back area of this room, and it just kind of perch on the rubble as though it's standing on it, and it's just in this eyeless head of cloud of smoke and fog or whatever, the mixture of it is just moving like a dragon's head, and it's just looking at you. Teeth open, fangs, its mouth opens up, and you see kind of fangs in it, of smoke, but it's just, like it was trying to hiss at you, but there's no sound and all that, but it's staring right at you with these non-existent eyes.
It doesn't just come up and disappear like the other ones have done.
No, did I say it? It follows Shadow.
Right, but we've seen two other of these dragons come out of the mist, but they come up and they do something and they vanish. So this one's not vanishing.
Not yet. Stop trying to dig. Just act.
That's important information. Then.
I will tell you when it disappears, if it does. And it's just, it's almost eye to eye with you, Shadow.
Do I smell anything?
Nope.
Well, dragons smell.
Yep, you don't smell anything. Well, you jump on the rubble? Jump on the dragon?
Sure, why not?
Jumps on the dragon. As soon as you jump and you go right, y'all see him jump right through into the dragon. When he hits the pile of rubble and the rock shift and all that, it just goes poof. Disappears.
Pretty sure he was already invisible.
Doesn't matter. Dragon saw him.
No, I know.
Well,
I'm saying we didn't see him.
Oh, that's true. Well, then you see this figure. All of a sudden, the outline of his body, dissipating through the fog and all that,
A cat-shaped hole in the fog.
Yeah, exactly, yes.
And then you hear me hiss.
As he lands on top of the pile of rubble.
I'm going to search through this pile of rubble.
You search through it. You pull down a couple of bricks away, and down something glints at the bottom of the pile. Something's down there.
I will try to get
pull it out, and you pull out what looks like a chainmail shirt. Mithril
Ooh,
chain shirt.
Mithril special.
Yep.
In addition, the wearer of the armor gains dark vision out to a range of 60 feet.
Nice. Anyone want a chain shirt that's Mithril?
Does it require attunement?
Not that
No.
I'm aware of. I don't see anything.
It's kind of funny because it gets that, but it doesn't. I didn't know Mithril armor doesn't do that on its own.
Not normally, no. This is special.
So, but but it doesn't ping as magic for
Well, it
your.
says the property on the
I
items,
know.
magic.
So I'm trying to see why this. So you weren't supposed to know. See, that's kind of funny. I was catching that. I missed that because you weren't supposed to know that until you put it on, according to the text. And so why did they put that there? They kind of sometimes overthink that because they shouldn't have put that in there until one of you tried it on. So.
I mean, yeah.
Ruin that
Nobody else needs
surprise.
it.
Do you have armor right now?
I was using that drow breastplate, but it requires attunement, and I needed one of my attunement slots back.
This will probably be a better choice for you. You can only use 2 points of your dexterity, but
I don't really use it that much for combat anyway.
and because it's mithril, it does not impose disadvantage on dexterity stealth save rolls.
Cool.
It is one less. You said it was a +1 breastplate?
Yeah.
So you'll lose 2 AC using this mithril shirt instead.
We're being raided. Watch out, get out
That's
of the way,
okay.
folks. Nightheart,
you're
what's
not
up,
wearing
Frank
the
and
breastplate
Ann and
anymore
crew?
anyways, right?
Yeah, I'm not wearing the breastplate. right now.
Hello. Good to see y'all.
What have you,
Virtual.
what have you been wearing?
Just clothes right now.
One moment.
So he
I have
has
mage
no
armor
armor right
and
now.
shield.
So this will give him something to actually have a defense.
Why did you stop wearing the breastplate?
Because it requires attunement, and I needed one of my attunement slots for that.
Hey, I got you. Well, you could have worn it without having been into it, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I just took it off because we got this shirt.
Okay.
So go ahead, grab the shirt.
Did you grab the shirt?
Yep,
Did you put it on?
I did.
You could see dark vision. Okay, one moment. One
Wow.
moment before we continue
Well, he
on.
already had dark vision.
Well, you get more. You got dark vision. It just amplifies. It doesn't do it anymore. Anyway, thank you, Nightheart Gaming and Frank and their crew. Hope y'all had a good session. I didn't get a chance to check in, make sure everything went well for y'all's stream for a Gary Con. We had a nice, successful event. But thank y'all for participating, and hope you enjoyed the show. We'll try to get you involved on more because we have got Founders and Legends, which we'll be doing also for Luke, and we also just got contracted for Gamehole Con. So, in the fall. And we'll see what else trouble we can get into. So, but glad to see y'all. Well, when you put that on, Linder, it feels wonderful. Well, would you please make me a dexterity save in the tower, please?
Okay.
Oh, this is fun.
Not really. What was that? Ooh, okay, let me see. This dex. Okay, one's beating you. Second one. What was your 14? Oh, not fair. All right, as soon as y'all see him put on that chain shirt, 2 creatures right next to him, and one slashes out with a blade. Ooh, I got the deal now.
He can't be a surprise
He came
because
with
of
this, my friend.
I have the dagger of warning, so nobody.
It doesn't.
none of my
No,
companions-
Brian. Dagger of warning only works when you're resting and all that. It has nothing to do with surprise attacks during combat. You need to read up on that.
We
That's a
weren't in
huge
combat.
You are now because he put the shirt on. Put the shirt on, and these things attack immediately as soon as he puts the shirt on. So he gets popped. So
in addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet can't be surprised except when incapacitated.
only
by
when
something
you're in a
not
when
natural
you're in a
sleep.
resting mode. It has nothing to do when you're walking around. You have to be actually be in a resting mode and all that. It's a dagger of warning during rest times, not just walking around holding it up like a beacon's going to show up and be able to give you warning on anything. You need to check that up because that's a big change in what they've been saying and been playing it wrong. Dagger of warning is only during resting times and all that. So.
Okay, I'll take word for it, but we'll talk about it later.
Boom. So only one hits though. Unless the target is not, you're reduced. So you will feel yourself. And mark this down. You lose 2 hit points of strength. Linder. Just so mark it down.
Okay.
Your strength. Yeah. So mark what your strength is down. And
How do I change that?
oh, I'll change it for you. I just want you to know what it is, because
Okay.
yeah. So what was it? What was the number? So oh boy,
It's
yeah,
it's 9 now.
yeah, it's 9 now. Yeah, you felt your body go. So all right, boom. Now y'all may roll me initiative as these things basically are looming over him. And Shadow starts off.
Sounds good to me.
No, that's fine. What are you doing, Bof? Did you, Bofrin, did you get your email for your Hero Forge code?
You want to check on their stun ability?
Oh, did you do that? Let's see.
They failed to save.
Everyone but that again. So nothing I can do on it. Golly, if they give him that immunity, why don't they just run the whole gamut? I do not understand that. So he's got all the rest of them. So drop it on him.
Yeah, he's stunned.
Yep.
Maybe because everything has an exception.
But if he can't be paralyzed and restrained and all of the above, how can you stun him? But
Because they're not the same thing.
well, I think when you give them the gamut like that, it's the same. It's all they have that one condition. If they give them all the rest of them, then an undead like that, where there is no life force that he's trying to pop because of what it says in the key thing. That's just me, but like I said. It is mute point. He has stunned. Did you stun both of them? You
Yes.
bum. Okay, now he's just being mean again. All right.
I don't know. I think attacking me for putting on a shirt was pretty mean.
You chose to put it on. I was just asking.
Hey, I
So-
can hit them with a 3. So.
I was talking
Yeah,
about them.
yeah. They
Yeah, it sounds like they had it
materialize and attack the character as soon as you put it on.
He resisted some of my damage.
Not that he didn't.
Two ones? Are you kidding? Get out of here.
Wow.
That's sad.
Fine. Be that way.
I think Quetzal's waiting for you to approve his move.
Oh, I didn't even see it. There you go.
Problem solved.
Yeah, buddy. Okay. I need to mark that encounter too. All right, they're gone. The shirt's still on you, though.
Lovely.
What's next? And there's nothing else in the pile.
Go across those doors.
Oh. Oh, he's going back to the other door. Okay.
That was more of a question, but nobody answered, so I was
I'm
figuring
not
out to go with it.
sure what you meant. Which?
Sounds good.
Oh, the door you're at. Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
I'm assuming my detect magic is off by now.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-up mine. Actually, I lost con on it when I got hit.
Okay. Not pinging anything.
I'll search for traps.
Go right ahead. Nothing.
I'll attempt to open the door then.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh. You see into this room. That's the throne room. Where'd it go? 13. Where's my pen? Ah! Oh, there it is.
It ran away.
No, I can't find it. 6 web draped pillar buttresses buttress the 20-foot high ceiling in this otherwise empty hall. Balfour was
Web drape.
earlier. There he is. See, there he is.
Do the webs look like normal?
No,
cobweb?
they're old. It's like they have it, barely there. They're not fresh. If that's what you're wanting to know. No,
Pretty much just
Yeah.
dust.
dust.
in a
Yeah,
funny
this room, like
arrangement.
this room, hasn't even been walked in. You look at the floor, but you see a door, not only to the east but also down on the western south wall.
I will go invisible and shadow step there.
Okay, nothing happens except what you shadow step there. Oops, sorry, Flinty, you redo your move.
See if I can kick off another vision.
Nothing happens.
I will search for traps on that door.
Please do. Bada boom. You don't detect any traps, but you do detect the stench of death.
What have you been eating, Shadow?
Figured I'd just be nose blind to that by now.
True in this, this whole area. But this has got a certain je ne sais quoi to it.
Sound like something more fresh?
Just like I said, the overall stench of death, whatever that means, is going to be as vague as possibly can be.
Of course.
I will attempt to quietly open the door.
You open the door. You're going to see into a non-lit room, but it is littered with scores of wooden coffins, making the room difficult terrain. Most of the coffins, about half, are intact. The other sets of them are dilapidated, falling apart, collapsed in on themselves. You can see, dirt pouring out of the ones that are broken. But you have got, like I said, when it says littered with scores of wooden coffins, no, we wouldn't want to give me a certain number of that. How dare they? But there are many of them that, half of them will say are intact with their lids closed.
Well, score is 20, so scores would be at least 40.
Litter scores, yeah. Well, I mean, but look at the room. So even if one, a coffin is...
It doesn't say they're individually on the floor. They could be stacked.
Not...
There are
They
a
look
lot
like
of them.
there are a lot of them there, and they look like there's, some are definitely not used anymore, but you kind of understand what the coffins are based on where y'all are at and what you've encountered so far. I don't think that has to put 2 and 2 together on that for you to understand, but we'll say 20 of them are in good shape and closed.
Should we open them or just start setting them on fire?
I like both thoughts.
Well, what's the best way to go about it?
I'm going to go tuck a kid in. I'll be right back.
Okay. So we're going to, let me kind of play, let's see. Hold on. What I'm going to do here is kind of showing where coffins are at that are okay. The rest of them, well, what the hell is that?
That is divine sense. It's big. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
What is what? I know you have it. I'm just trying to see. Are you 60 feet within feet of you? So, yeah. So that looks about right. What do you want to know? If there's any undead? Yeah, that'll...
Any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet
Yeah,
of me. Like, not behind total cover.
All right, so you're going to get a ping. 3 of the coffins have individuals in them.
Quetzal just starts speaking out of nowhere.
Okay, so apparently we woke up some vampires, right?
No, he did divine sense. And so that's
He's
going
just
to...
sensing them.
Yeah, he's going to ping him that those coffins, basically those squares are a bunch of coffins that are in good shape. And when he did all that, y'all are going to move into the room. I need dexterity save. Dexterity save.
I am
stealth.
shadow stepping.
Stealth checks in the tower, please.
Okay, I'm just saying I'm shadow stepping and I'm invisible and I am perfectly silent.
But are you undetectable to undead?
I am undetectable due to sound, according to my boots.
Shh. Just roll in the tower, sir. He always hates that. Shadow, what did Quetzal? Your roll would be a failure, Quetzal. Would you want to re-roll that?
Yeah.
Okay. What was that roll? Much better. Okay. What about the other 2 of you? What are y'all doing? Oh my god, I'm still tired. Now, Quetzal, what did you? But you just sensed that, but you didn't say anything to anybody.
No.
Okay, so the
Oh.
other three of y'all have no idea, and he just stepped into that room, and now he's standing next to a coffin, but y'all have no idea about who's what and where in those coffins.
I did not go to a coffin. I went.
Yeah,
to the
you
door.
went to the door. Yeah, you're fine there. Yeah, I'm just saying that.
I'm gonna put my hood up on my cloak.
It's fine. Uh, Dexterity stealth check in the tower, please, when you move into the room. Poor favors. Okay. Flenny, what are you doing? They all moved into the room.
Right now, I'm holding position.
Okay. Quetzal, this is your ball game. Well, Shadow, I mean, are you at the? So we'll take one at a time. Shadow, what are you doing?
At the moment, I am kind of guarding the door.
Okay. Quetzal, this is your ball game.
I'm gonna draw my sword and stab it into the coffin because I know he's there.
Well, how do you know it's a he? It's awful presumptuous of you.
It's an it. It's an undead.
Okay. All right. So you're going to be slicing through at a negative. So I'll give it some cover because of the hill. So a -2. So you may do a single attack. Really? It's a coffin. Did you want to use inspiration to re-roll that?
You, yes.
You missed it. That was that's pretty bad. Okay. He crashes through, cleaving into the creature as its eyes open up and looks at you, hissing.
I'm gonna use my bonus action now and get my sword out.
Yeah, well, initiative now. Everybody can roll initiative because he basically he engaged it.
Yeah, when I see him start getting his sword out to stab the coffin, I mean I'm gonna.
That figures, but y'all. Whoa, holy moly! Everybody rolled. Oh, I like that roll. Let's. Okay, anybody re-rolling? Just checking to make sure nobody's re-rolling initiative. Nope. Okay. Millennial, you're up first then.
Okay, so I saw them go into the room, at least two of them, and Quetzal attacked a closed coffin, right?
Yes, correct.
Do I see anything in the coffin or just the...
You heard a hiss. Yeah, basically you see this creature's now pulling itself out of, is now moving. She's quite upset.
Already, so I guess a bonus action will be... Well, maybe not.
You don't know that. Yeah. Well, so you don't. Okay. Yeah. You don't know about he did not say anything to anybody about what he detected. He just moved into the room, so you have no idea except for the one. Yeah.
But I'm assuming that there's at least one and possibly more with all these scores of coffins and half of them in decent shape.
The ones that I've marked are good coffins. That was
right.
basically.
So I was going to go perch on these this set right there, and
that's fine.
Start burning them.
Basically, they start to explode in flames, and that's definitely what happens. Yeah.
And I will hold my attack action in case I can reach any vampires I can see.
Okay, so basically the coffins would catch fire, but we wouldn't know when. So they're not going to like explode. Okay, so you're not like bashing the coffins to try to.
Nope, I'm just getting in them so they'll burn, and I'm holding an attack action in case I see a vampire.
All right. Well, this one will then. Yeah. So this one will launch herself at Quetzal. So there is a claw attack. All right. And she claw attack if the gave you she just clawed through you, and then all of a sudden she just reaches over to chompy chomp. Oh, holy crapperoni. I got a huge error this time. Action attack. What is this one? Actor Manager 2. Yeah.
I just put the return damage effect on myself. I don't know if that's having an
I don't
effect
know
on
what that is, but I saw a post in the forums about this error, and so it is, and that's going to show up in the log now. So that's all I care about. But it was still a miss. All right. Then what happens then is when let me make sure if I read this correctly. Without awakening, all three awaken and attack. All right, so then the other two coffins explode, and one comes out, and one comes out.
Boy, there goes their perfect coffins.
Yeah, they're coffins. Yeah, so leaping up, and well, they're not. This one will move. We'll say 10 to get out. From being prone, standing up, 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, I think he went with. Did he go within my range of attack? Maybe.
No, he moves. No, she quite clearly ignored did not want anything to do with you. So, yeah. But we'll try to. All right. Yeah, another hit. That's the different actor manager. Siren. Oh, that's the audio. Okay, that's I got to talk to. Oh hell, who created the overseer? I know who it is. Okay, it's the sound extension. That's a hit, and she's actually Quetzal. She's actually her grab and hold of you. She is latched onto you, grappling you, and then will bite you. And really misses.
Ha!
But she
Can't bite me.
but yeah, number 2, no, wait, number 2 is grappling you. So you're going to have fun with that. And then 3 was the one.
That one already went.
Oh, that's the one that stood up. Yeah, so this one right here is the last one. Okay, so they woke up. 5, that's 10 to stand up. 15, 20, 25, 30. And she's going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Keeping away from the flamos. Shadow.
Well, let's see. What can I do?
You're going to get some flame action there.
Congratulations on being visible.
Yeah, about to say, yeah, you
That's
became.
okay.
Yeah, well, you kind of was when he went flame anyway. So he lit up the whole
Yeah,
room. Yeah.
that guy pretty much did everything. So yeah, I should.
Yeah,
actually
sorry, I
take that
forgot
off
about
level.
that.
Not invisible, but that's okay. I should be behind creature number 3.
Yes, you are. Oh man. Haven't you run out of key points already?
Not even close yet.
Get out of there. Oh my gosh.
With my bonus action, I will disengage.
Okay.
And I'm moving a little further away than that.
Okay. Linder.
I assume I can hit this one without cover now, number 3.
Oh, she stood up. Yeah.
Okay.
He basically smashed through the darn box when he hit, so there was no more cover. But both are standing up also. Kabam, kabam.
Powie.
Quetzal. You are no, sir. You are grappled by number 2.
Then
You can,
what does grapple do?
you can't. I don't allow you to swing weapons unless you want a dagger, or you can bite, or you break the grapple.
I will bite it.
You may do that.
I will give Quetzal one of my inspiration points so he can reroll
I
that.
mean, I still have one left.
Please,
I have 3. Keep one of mine.
he can give it to you. It's up to you. You don't have to take it. Oh, come on!
Well played.
Really?
Bonk.
Okay. Oh, come on! Okay.
He's still resisting it.
Y'all are picking on my vampire spawn, and I'm not appreciating it. And I'm sure they're just lined up like lovely bowling pins right now for Millennial here in a second. So
She's the one who
It's nice
chose
you lined them
to.
up like that.
yeah, I
She's the
noticed
one who
as soon as
chose to.
yeah, I know, but I wasn't paying attention to my line up
onto him
there,
like
and I
that.
said, "Darn it's,
I'm gonna action surge.
you're gonna bite some more."
Yeah.
What's your toy?
Ah.
He's hungry.
He's hungry. Chomp, 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 chomp. She's impressed.
Put those hands on me. I will bite them.
You tried to bite me and failed, so I bite you back real big. Don't do that.
Okay. Anything else before the flame maneuver happens here? Celestian, that's who I've got to talk to. He created the sound module. I think that's broken. I need to check with him.
Welcome to Tuesday night's Vampire Alligator Wrestling
Yeah,
match.
yeah. Just get some mud now. Okay.
Now
I'm assuming you're going
is
through all
coming in.
3 of them. So
Yep.
Yep. All right.
And then I'm going to hit number 3.
Okay.
That's a miss. I'll use an inspiration to reroll it.
Okay. Hit. 3 go. Wait. Oh, that's the ongoing. Okay. So it's not the ongoing. I think it's the. I honestly think it's the audio module that's causing this problem. I'm pretty certain it looks like. Okay. So 11 was this one is on fire now. Ooh. But damage, that isn't, it's not that, but I don't know. She would really try to attack a fire elemental. I just don't see that happening. She's gonna take.
Of course she would. They're
How
stupid.
smart is she?
No, she doesn't. She's gonna move to come. She'll move away from you, Millennial.
Pop attack.
Yeah, yeah. All right, takes the hit, and then jumps onto Linder. Yep, and is going to grapple you, Linder,
Naturally.
and then is going to now then bite you.
Yuck.
Yeah, blow all those high rolls now.
All right, so we get this, and target's hit point is reduced by amount equal to 10 points of your hit point maximum just got drained.
Okay.
Permanent for the moment. So I need to make that adjustment, please.
I did.
All right. Actually, I've missed that one, Brian. Because 2 is actually on Quetzal. So actually, would you swing at Quetzal for me, please? You may have. You could take it at disadvantage since you would be trying to not hit Quetzal. Because she's on him, so he might give him some flame damage. If you miss, so you hit him anyway. So
can I use inspiration to reroll that?
Yeah, I will allow that. Yes, since that was on me. Yeah, if you want to do it at disadvantage, so it'll make it a bad shot. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's fair enough. All right, she's going to continue to try to. She's going to claw again. And she missed, so you're no longer grappled. Quetzal, let me take that off. But since y'all are in biting competition, she will bite you. And you will lose 7 hit points off your max amount. So you must reduce your hit point maximum by 7 points, please. Remember what y'all's originals are for, I believe, because didn't you take Greater Restoration, Flinnial?
I do have it, yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So you'll know that you get that back. We just record what y'all's max were and then reduce it. Okay, Shadow. All right.
Okay, I'm not happy with these things.
Why? They were resting and y'all disturbed their peace. It's not their fault. They were getting some beauty sleep.
They shouldn't have existed.
They needed it, though. What was that? Boom. Oh, she saved this time.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm sure there's more where that's coming from. Oh. Which one did you hit? Which one? Sorry,
Don't worry about that.
11.
You don't need to worry about that.
That was the one that was on Linder.
That's what I was. Yeah, that's why I was asking. So, what are you saying? I don't need to worry about it. Why?
Because I'm going after the other one now.
Oh well, because it ungrapples Linder. That's all I'm asking for. Sorry. Yeah.
Well, I think it's because soon it's going to be both of them. I think that was what he was saying.
Yeah, that's fine. But I didn't need to pull the grapple from you. All right. And it wasn't grappling Quetzal, the other one. Okay, so we're good there. Boop-a-doo.
I'll get out of the way so that the elemental can do his thing.
Yeah, they wouldn't actually be attached anymore, so that's fair enough for Millennial when you make your move.
I didn't catch that, Def. What was it?
they're not grappled anymore, so you don't have to. You can move through them without affecting Linder or Quetzal in the next maneuver. So, since I'm assuming you're going to move straight up through both of them again.
Yeah, assuming Quetzal doesn't kill one or both of them.
Oh, that's true. He might be a little mad at him.
I mean, I can swing my sword again.
Yep.
That's up to you, sir. You're the one that detected them in the first place. Still standing, Quetzal. Oh, maybe not. Oh, come on.
I was just surprised he wasn't using any spites.
You think I have
Apparently he doesn't need to.
He does not find them as a threat.
Another crit.
Another crit. Okay.
Hey, I get a lot of crits. That's what happens when I'm a champion.
It's destroying my vampire spawn.
See, I didn't
Fine.
have to
Hard
do
paladin.
anything.
It's what I do.
I know. I'm not too worried about this. Like I said, y'all worried about having a fifth player. I was not worried about it at all.
I'll be right back, guys.
This module. So,
I need a rest.
all right. So y'all filter through all these. Doing that, you filter through the room, and other than, like I said, the room permeating with the stench of death, you search through the coffins, and one of them that is still in. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm getting hammered as always, and I'm tired and grumpy. Everything else from this weekend, you search through them all, and one of the coffins that's still kind of in good shape and all that, you find buried under in the dirt and all that, a silver rod with one end carved in the shape of what kind of looks like a key. And I will put that in the party sheet.
Didn't we find one something like that before?
Yes, I
Seems
have it.
familiar.
Okay.
Does it match up with the other one?
Let's pull them out and compare.
Who's got the other one? I don't remember, honestly.
I do.
Okay, you got it. So,
Yep.
What's it? Where have you got
It
that?
just says in the shape of a key.
Silver.
Silver rod.
Where did we find that? Yeah, I
It's
guess
a
they
silver
are.
rod and a
yeah.
crystal rod.
Where did you find that one? I can't remember where that was at. Hold on, I'm going to go through real quick.
It
Sorry,
was in
folks.
the last level or two, I think.
Oh, it was up above. Wasn't this level?
I don't think so, but it's
I'm
been a while.
looking.
It could have been.
Yeah, I can't remember either. I'm trying to see where these rats, roosts, vampire spawns. What was in
Not like
these
they
rooms?
put specific things in the description so you can track them back.
Yeah, they don't tell me. Yeah, where you found. Yeah, that the first one he found at. So it was going to be similar, but you found at least something pertaining to this level. You think pits of bones? Nothing in there.
So we're doing a short rest here.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yes.
That sounds like a good
Okay,
plan.
short rest is given. Hope everybody else is doing well in chat. We're back tomorrow night, speaking of vampires, with Mech 45's Vampire Masquerade. Thursday night, we've got Bashman running Yawning Portal. Friday night, D and Mandy is running Tomb of Annihilation. And then Saturday night, I have got 4 of our 5. We're missing one. So Lori had to take some time off for the next week or two, some personal stuff. But we'll be doing our Saturday night Rise Up Against the Slave Lords here on the channel Saturday night. And that is our programming for the week. Back to full show. And I'm ready for it. I am still extremely tired. But we'll be running. We'll be running. We'll announce the dates. We'll be producing April Fool's game this Thursday. Thanks, Jeff. I totally forgot about that. So, if April Fool's game here on the channel, who's running it? Is it Josh running you guys through it? Jeff, totally forgot about that. But I just got the announcement from Stefan Picorni and Ann that we're going to continue with their Dwarven Forge game that he designed for them for the Sunday night for Gary Con. They're going to continue running it. I'll produce it, and then we'll showcase that on Gaxmore once I get it back and get to edit it and all that. But they're going to run that. Plus, Jason Charles Miller starts up, I think, next weekend. Is it this Saturday? Was he going to run it this? I need to ask Matt. He's going to be running his. Yeah, actually, they're going to run. Jason Charles Miller show is going to continue on Gaxmore with his group on from 5 o'clock Pacific. We'll showcase on Gaxmore, and then Matt's producing that one, and then we'll try to continue to get them to raid over to our channel when they're done. And so we're gonna be doing some programming on Gaxmore now, continually programming. I thought it was this Saturday. I don't know what is this Saturday. Oh, the Jason Charles Miller is. I was just looking at the date. It is April 3rd. So, okay, short rest is given. Y'all, like I said, nothing else is in the room. What are we doing? Okay.
I'll go ahead and search this for traps.
Yep. Yes, more producing, Jeff, but without the stress this time. So, because I can handle Picorni and them, that's the easy with that group. They're fun to listen to and play, and he just built a huge dungeon because he's got all that Dwarven Forge material. Who figured he could do all that? But he definitely built something that was much bigger than a one-session deal. If you look at the table, oh my Lord, whatever he's got built underneath there is funny. You don't find anything. Shadow.
Then I'll attempt to
However,
open the door.
you hear some mumbling on the other side of the door.
I hear mumbling.
You hear mumbling.
In that case, I will cloak myself and then open the door.
Okay. You open the door to see into a room. Boop doo. Not much is in this room, except sitting in the middle is a male spawn. Y'all are very, familiar understanding what you're looking at. Kind of crouched in the center, picking at the floor and using like one of his claws to kind of scribble on the floor, and he's just murmuring. It sounds like he's mad. He's just sitting there and making noises and just no, screeching, muttering. Nothing else in the room.
He keeps just doing that.
Keeps doing the same thing. Yeah. Doesn't move. Looks up, sniffs something, and then just goes back to scratching and making little divots into the stone with his claw. Linder, make me a stealth check. Por favors.
Yarp.
I don't think he's going to perceive that, but we could give it a shot. His murmuring does not hear you step into the doorway.
Clearly.
And it is, what is this one? A human. Yeah, they didn't give me medium undead. Yeah, but it's a human. It's a male. And doesn't seem to be paying attention. Ends up staring at the floor. Sniffs, looks up, but his back is, he's kind of facing this way. Looking at the door a little bit to the west, then back down. So clearly not watching you. when you step into the room? Drooling on himself, picking at the floor, muttering words that make no sense, putting them together.
Yeah, I have no idea where Shadow is, so I'm just kind of
Yeah.
watching right now.
Yeah, he just sits there. Like a mad golem, but not saying anything that you can understand at all. Shadow doesn't even looks up, sniffs again, then just looks down at the floor. They are thwarted with what to do. Uh-oh. You step up to him.
I am invisible, but yes.
He smells you. But then just looks back down and starts scratching on the floor again. Now he doesn't. You hit him. All right. Pop. Let me guess. Oh.
He succeeded.
He succeeded. Roll for initiative. Really? Wow. All right. Folinium.
Coming up behind with a
Yep.
green flame blade.
That's fine.
I forgot to put my advantage on since he's looking
Just
at.
roll another hit. Just see if it's not crit. Yeah, you're fine. Alrighty. Shadow. Since you had to hit him, was minding his own business.
Yeah, I like to hit vampire spawn.
It's like when you see pottery in a Zelda game. There's no rhyme or reason to it. You just gotta smash it.
Exactly. And I just got to, stun creatures.
Did you really? I was looking at something.
Bonk.
Okay, fine. He's dead. Now he's no
Do we
longer.
find anything else in here?
No, like I said, there's nothing else in the room. There's nothing on him. Yep, you've got a dead vampire spawn. All right, where are we going to now? We're going that way. Okay. Okay, Shadow runs this
Well,
way.
I still can't see you, so.
Yeah, no,
No,
they don't.
I'm not invisible.
Oh.
I'm not invisible anymore.
Oh, okay.
Well, he ran down the hallway. I guess. You had stuff to the south, but that's fine. Okay.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Where is he
Do we
going?
want to go south?
There's probably only a little bit more to uncover down there.
I imagine there's quite a lot left to uncover. I'm just trying to figure out
Yeah,
where
you
you're
have
going.
plenty of maps still. Yeah.
No, I mean down in that specific area down there.
Well, I was interested in these doors over here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sure, let's go. It's fine.
Move to the doors, please. Yeah. All right. And you'll also, when you come that way, the hallways to the east there, you see that it goes off and then heads down southeast. Unable to see where it goes. All right. And here they move to the doors. Some double doors.
All right, I'll search for traps.
Yep.
I am looking down this
Draining.
hallway over here.
Okay, you're going to see it goes. All right, and let me see. You're going to see it looks like it heads off back to the northeast. And what you see what looks like a curtain kind of hanging up from that angle where you're at. Shadow, you don't detect any, let me make sure, you don't detect any traps.
Okay, I'll open the door.
Open the door, fog billows out. Uh-oh. What do I hear? I heard something. What is it? What is it? Ooh, oh yeah. Yeah. I like critical hits. You see, it's not rude. Lightly obscured, more fog kind of billows out of the door. And the walls are lined with small iron hooks. Basically like picture hanging hooks. You can kind of see them. However, there seems to be something hanging on, not a picture, but something's hanging on the wall here. You see a glint of, since there's not much light, but something kind of glints. It's not definitely not a picture, but everywhere else you can see small iron hooks protruding out of the wall. And when like I said, for hanging for pictures, not big meat hooks or things like that.
What you waiting for?
I'm going in.
Okay. Yep. You just kind of push the fog away, that billows out everywhere. But the only thing that's catching your attention, that's anything in the room that you can at least see from the moment, is something's hanging on the wall over there on these. Well, the Millennial's just going to, one moment, don't move anybody.
Yeah, he's got to be the one to set those.
He's got to do it again. So all of a sudden you see him step in there, and then all of a sudden his eyes go up into the back of his head again. And
the mist is the giveaway of these things.
Area. Oh, you don't know that. Okay. All right. And here comes the rain. I can hear it. Okay, let me make sure this vision hits you, Flinnial. And then as your vision clears, you see what looks like a horn is what's hanging on the wall there. Encrusted with, looks like it's golden, and it's crusted with gems.
I will approach it and take a closer look without touching it.
Who's got, so you don't have any type of dwarven background, do you, Flinnial, right? It wasn't.
I have
No, I
some.
don't.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not touching it.
Yeah, well, so you could, I'll let you call out to Linder, because you can see it's, just say you call out to Linder. Okay.
Yeah.
Linder.
You still have your detect magic going?
I just did the ritual again when we walked in here.
Nothing, doesn't
That's
ping.
what I was doing while
Yeah.
you were.
Doesn't ping magical, but you can see it's kind of a dwarven make, Linder.
Okay.
Make me a history check, please. You didn't know dwarves could make horns like this. Oh, not good enough.
Really? Wow, 23, huh?
Not good
Jeez.
enough. Up to you if you want to re-roll it or not. Nope.
Sure. Somebody want to slap a guidance on me?
I'll make sure this wasn't. Hold on. It's a
Sure.
gold horn. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Okay, it does not ping magic. All right.
Ooh,
Nah.
That's
Unfortunately,
bad.
So close.
unfortunately, you didn't go to school that day for dwarven horn making. So
is there any writing on it?
Well, no. You do know that
Okay.
you do know there's something about this horn. You can't quite remember. You think that your professor covered it right after you skipped class. Okay? So there was something on a test about a famous dwarven horn, but you didn't pass that one. So you only get this item.
Hang on. I'm just gonna. I mean, realistically, I'm just gonna ritual.
I don't care. It's not that you could take it later on. You're gonna, yeah. So I'm just messing with you, but yeah, y'all go get it looked at. You know, if y'all make your way up,
Okay.
whatever, and you're gonna find out. Here, let me remove that. It is a horn of lore to dwarves. I just put it in the party sheet. It's a one of a kind horn that they made for the family of the Thurumbra clan, shield dwarves, wiped out by orcs long ago, and it is a relic, but of non-magical use. But it's a dwarven relic of sorts, so worth lots more money.
I'm gonna have to find out if there's any
So
living descendants.
there you go. All right, but non-magical in essence. That is it in this room. Holy mackerel!
Oh, that was boring.
That's a lot of rain.
I mean, that's a valuable horn.
Yeah. Once you go get it appraised.
That thing
and
is
all
so
that.
money.
Yeah. So, all right. So yeah, I figured y'all were gonna come, and I will give you. So let's move over here. Just so you know what's up to the north there, just to call it out, is I'm giving it to you because you don't need to. There's just connects, and then there's a hallway. Thou shalt not pass to the north there. However, when y'all come and position yourselves to the south, when you're looking, you position yourselves. Go ahead, please. You kind of see what looks very strange. Two 12-foot tall obsidian statues stand atop 5-foot high blocks of stone in these alcoves, and they face one another. Each statue depicts a faceless, robed individual, since you're not close enough yet, holding what looks like a silver thread taut between the outstretched hands. There is a thin, translucent curtain. It's kind of weaving. You barely make it out. It kind of ripples between the two statues like a black cloth in a light breeze. And you kind of see past this translucent cloth there, whatever that is, there's double doors. Two 12-foot tall arched double doors with
So
something
it's just
carved.
kind of a sheer cloth.
It's kind of what it looks like, but it's dark. There's fog rolling through here too, so it's kind of, playing with what you're looking at. But you can see it just barely shimmer in your dark vision. You get a little bit closer, you can see that the statues are actually females. They're faceless robed women, and each one of them are holding a silver thread taut between her outstretched hands. And then between her hands, this cloth is kind of attached. Your detect magic is going, right? Don't you have that
Yes.
going? Yeah. So you're going to get conjuration magic. on the silver threads.
Okay.
The curtain it goes from floor to ceiling, and you're getting necromantic magic.
Oh. Okay. Maybe don't touch the curtains for now. Yeah. I'll
And they are
definitely-
flush between the walls and the ceiling, all the way
I will
back.
definitely turn around and say that loud enough
Okay.
for everybody to
Yes.
hear me.
The statues are flush with the walls behind them, so circumventing the curtain is not possible.
How tall are these statues?
They said 12 foot tall, obsidian, standing on 5-foot blocks,
And how tall is the ceiling?
20 feet. But I'm being told you may not circumvent the shadow, the curtain, and the statues.
So despite the apparent gap between them, it does in fact stretch all the way across?
That's what it says.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you're saying it
Statue-
stretches floor to ceiling, and you said there's the silver strand that goes between the curtain hangs from the silver strand, right?
No, they're basically
So-
they're between. They're holding out their hands, kind of outstretched, and there's this silver thread that does.
Right, but the
according to-
curtain is hanging from the thread, right?
I'm letting you know that it says the statues are flush with the walls behind them.
Right.
So
I'm asking about this gap in the middle here.
No,
So
no, it goes all the way through. No, there's not. I'm sorry. Yeah, that cuts all the way across the room. So
Okay.
it's from the picture.
it looks like it's broke. Yeah, but it's what it says. Stretches between the two statues, extending from floor to ceiling.
Interesting.
And you, like I said, you detected necromantic energy coming from the curtain. And then behind it, looking at the double doors, you see they are, like I said, 12-foot tall arched double doors. And it looks like there is a dragon etched into double door. Are not carving forming the. Oh wow! Okay, I'm looking at them. Beyond the curtain is a 12-foot tall arched double door with an ornate carving of a dragon above it. Its wings forming the door frame, and there are some letters carved into the front of the double door, and I believe that not Quetzal, you are Draconic, are you not? Fancy?
Not technically. I can read, write, and understand Draconic.
Yeah, well, that's all I need to know. So that is what it says.
What does it say, Quetzal?
It says the shadow is the key. I turn and look at Shadow.
Quetzal, make me a perception check, please. You're going to notice that inscription is right. Actually, what did I say? Actually, it's right here on the bottom of the door, right down here at the bottom. In the floor, right in front of the doors, is a little hole.
About how big is this hole?
It's a couple inches. You barely saw it, but you had a high enough roll that you could see. Looks like a keyhole.
Interesting. Well, so I'm getting two different magical signals here. I'm getting a conjuration coming out of the hands, but the curtains are covered in necromancy.
Can we see through the curtain, or is it solid?
It's
sheer.
It's translucent enough and it's waving that you just barely make out through the fog, and it's darkness. That when it moves, it kind of, some of the vision is blotted out when this thing is waving. It's like a curtain in light wind, and so it's kind of shimmering a little bit, and you lose your vision some of what's on the other side of it from time to time.
But we can see the ground every now and then on the other side of the curtain.
Yes. Yep.
Is that enough to cast Misty Step?
Ooh. Well. Now, we didn't say anything about that, now, did we? And I need to rule on that it just says, the question is, if you...
Because Linder said don't touch it, but I'm not touching it.
I know, but they would have had to have known that someone would pull that out of their bag of tricks. But you teleport, briefly surrounded by silvery mist, but so you become a mist though. So you still move.
Teleport.
Yeah, but
teleport. The mist is just there, like night.
Briefly becoming mist.
Briefly surrounded by mist, you teleport. Yeah. So I'll be damned. I don't see any.
I'd have the same question about Shadow Step.
So hold on. So let me read that. So just get the clear understanding of what you're saying too. Then Shadow Step, because you gain the ability to step from one shadow into another. When you dim and darkness, you bonus action, you teleport to an occupant you see that is also in dim light or darkness. You have advantage. The question is, thanks, Corey. I did survive barely. I'm tired. I don't have a way to rule on that other than you guys, that it doesn't particularly say. It just says that creatures that move through it. But when y'all do that, it would be that you are moving, physically moving from one spot to another. But the Misty Step would do that. But Robert, damn it, because this is just the way they rule it. I don't have to rule the same right now that y'all both can do it, because you're still there. You're just invisible to people. But wow, you're moving from one shadow to another, but you still move through the area,
It's a teleport.
So yeah, but that can be interpreted in multiple ways. You're trying to say that you physically disappear, every bit of your matter disappears from one spot and then reappears like a transporter in Star Trek to another spot.
It
and
specifically says teleport.
But I don't interpret it that way. You basically, your essence is still there. You just move from one shadow to another without being seen. But since I doesn't say anything about that, you guys have that ability and can move through to the other side. But it basically says any creature that moves through it is going to get hit with what's in it, because they basically say the curtain is impenetrable. You can't sneak around it, or if Brian wanted to turn into air and zip through, a crack and all that, it's basically, so it's just a fault in the writing and all that they're going to take that Misty Step or your Shadow Step is going to do it. So I have to rule that you can do it, because it doesn't say that you can't. I could do it either way. So, but you guys can teleport to the other side of it. Anybody that physically moves through it is going to get hit with whatever the curtain is. So y'all may move if you want to do that.
I'll Misty Step as well then.
Okay. All right. Bam, bam.
That just leaves me, who doesn't have Misty Step.
Yeah, exactly. That would have to think that some would not have that ability, so you're going to get. The question is whether you're going to do it or not.
Because of my Paladin Oath. Yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't.
Yeah. It's just the way that plays. The teleport is what you're saying in the question, and how does that really work? there's still a misty step. There's still mist there. So you still have a form that you move somewhere. You're just able to show up at another spot. So I still think
It's
that
called
you're moving
Misty
right
Step,
through
but
it.
it's basically a short form teleport.
I rule it. I consider it completely different. That you're truly not teleporting from one spot. You're missed. You move to the next spot and reform. But you still have
wouldn't think
essence.
they'd specifically be referring to the spell teleport with the word teleport.
Yeah, so I don't see it as the teleport throws it off. So it's a way to be able to interpret either way. So, but the three of y'all are on one side of it, and Flalennial's on the other side. So how does
I'm
Flalennial?
going to wait and see if they can open that door before I go through it.
Okay, so like I said, y'all are looking. He tells you that it says the shadow is the key. In the floor is a small 3-inch deep keyhole. Then
Is
you
it
don't.
shaped like an actual key?
It is, like I said, is a 3-inch deep keyhole that contains no locking mechanism. You think areas 10 and 13. Okay, so there's 10s where you, okay, the other key, my bad. Okay, was when y'all found that when y'all attacked the cultists that were in the top room with the necromantic energy that was coming out of the columns. There was a key in there. That's where that one came from, and it is the same looking key as the one you found in the other room, and they look identical to each other because it just showed me that they're in both areas they came from. And you can see, you look at it, and you'll know, Linder. Wow, that looks like that fits right in that hole.
Why not try this key that we just found?
I will try that key and stop thinking about the dragon finger key that we found a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking of.
Okay, so okay, so you stick. Let me read this right here. So you take a key and you stick it in the hole, but it doesn't twist. The key goes into the hole, but it doesn't. You try to twist it either way, and it doesn't turn. And nothing happens when you stick the key into the hole.
Is there another keyhole anywhere?
They look around and see none.
I'm gonna try the dragon finger key.
Doesn't fit.
What was it you said about a shadow?
That's what he says.
That's what the inscription on the door says.
Yes, this says this.
Why am I the key?
I don't know. Why are you the
finger
key?
in there?
I'm sorry. He's
I'll
told him to
put my
stick his
finger
finger
in
in there. They knew that a character named Shadow was going to be playing the game. There you go. How did we get so lucky? Nothing. You get your finger stuck, Shadow. Curiosity.
Shadow
Roll
is-
a crit fumble for that.
Yeah, he's now stuck
You
to
said
the
the
floor.
inscription says shadow is the key.
That's
The
exactly what it
shadow
says.
is the key.
What if we need a shadow and not the actual key?
So we need to get some sort of light to create a shadow.
That sounds that way.
Okay.
I cast produce flame and hold a little orb of fire in my hand,
Okay. And
and then hold the big key.
The
that Linder
silver
handed
silver
me.
rod.
That one, and
Yeah.
I make a shadow over the hole in the floor with the produce flame and the key rod.
you put the shadow over the hole. Well, the key's in the hole.
Yeah, so he removes the key from the
Okay.
hole, I assume.
All right, and then you cast a shadow onto the hole on the ground, covering the hole. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Nothing happens.
Put the key back in the hole and then cast a shadow on the door.
I try that.
Doors. You you basically hear the door mechanism. All of a sudden, you hear rivets through there. Something happens inside the doors. But make sure, because I think Flinnial's that wondering if the curtain drops. No. Stretches
Then I will
between the
dispel it.
two.
I'm gonna try the not the necromancy, the conjuration. I'm gonna hit that with a dispel.
Round the strands, threads can we go. Okay. You dispel which one?
The conjuration magic.
I know, but there's two. There's two statues. So
the left one, the whatever one's closer to me.
okay, so you go over there and cast it.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second. You cut the string, yes, and this part of this curtain does drop. Then part kind of hangs, kind of starts to fall to the ground. Don't do anything. Hold your horses.
Yeah.
Because you weren't going to be able to get out for free. When you do that, you cut the cord between the two hands, and it begins to start shimmering and falling down and pulling away from the ceiling. So you're seeing that happens. All of a sudden, though, boom, you begin to see the form of a rune form between the two hands. And you're going to get more. Let's see, which one do we get? You're going to get. Okay, which one did we get? Oh, you get to see this one. This rune appears in between where the cord was at. And what do we get? We get a Bane. All right. I need a Constitution saving throw from you, Linder. A force of energy slams out from the rune, headed right toward you. Nicely done. You're going to take half of this in force damage.
Ow!
37.
Yep. And the rune disappears.
And that's 1d6.
Yeah. And let me make sure.
A few ones and a few twos in there. I like those.
Yeah, it didn't roll too high, but
Also,
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6s, and several 5s.
Okay, so the rune specifically targets the creature that cut it, and then the shadow curtain. So only, but Flinny, you would have enough. Is enough to drop? It's like halfway drop. The other side over here is still up, but you would have enough to be able to you could do in wind, and you'd float up to the top, go over, and come back down. There's enough of it, that you can get across from it. It is dropped from that side.
Into the air elementals, what you're saying?
Yeah, you just enough that you would have to cup on over it. And then the rune disappears from that hand over there. And now y'all are over all three sides of it. Well done. You figured out that riddle.
Huzzah!
But Linder took some force damage.
Figured it out by meaning get hit by it.
Yeah.
Trigger it.
It only took 37 points of damage.
That's right.
It's fine.
Okay. And y'all are definitely all of four of y'all can make I need Arcana checks from all y'all.
I'm good at those.
even if we're not proficient in it.
Well, but you have magical some abilities, from it. So I'm allowing it. And because you're a paladin too. Okay. Well,
That makes sense.
maybe not because you didn't study in class, and neither did Shadow, and three of y'all didn't, except for Linder.
I was there.
My magic's divine anyway.
Linder, you're feeling the shift of planar energy somewhere on the other side of this door. Despair is there.
I'm a human dowsing rod.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's despair. You feel darkness of shadows.
I feel a great disturbance in the force.
Yeah, pretty much. The great disturbance in the force. You've definitely, though, with your roll, because it was good enough, high enough, there are planar shifts. Something's happening on the other side of this door. And that is where we'll hold for the night. Dun, 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 dun. But the door, and something happened to the door, too, when you did the shadow of the rod onto the door. You heard some clicks.
Did it unlock?
Well, you haven't tested that yet, but that is why we're holding until next week. Dun, 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 dun,
Won't
dun, dun,
open
dun.
the door.
Okay. Nicely done. Welcome back. Da-da. I will go through and recalculate all the different little encounters y'all had. It was some XP, not a lot, just because those creatures were actually of almost no consequence to y'all. So they were more fodder than anything else, really. But we will be back. So good job. As always, one or two of y'all don't mind stick around for. Let me say bye to everybody. I want to drop Fantasy Grounds and pull out the audio manager, and let's test which extensions causing this issue. And we can then knock that out. I think it's the audio seer from Celestian that he created for Sirenscape. Okay, folks, that is it for the night here with the Rejects. Tuesday night. We are back tomorrow night, like I said, with Meg 45 to do Vampire Masquerade. We have a special April Fool's game that they are running on Thursday night. Who's all playing in that, Bashman? I get to watch. Friday night, Mandy's back with her gang as they continue on with Tomb of Annihilation. And then I've got the ladies, the Hot Toddies, back Saturday night, 9 p.m. here on the channel for Rise Up Against the Slave Lords. And I'm waiting to see who else. I don't know what's all involved with the April Fool's game. The joke's on us. I don't know. It'll be Yawning Portal Group, but an April Fool's game. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I thought Josh was posting something in there that y'all were going to run. Okay. So, no, he's just back running finally, dealing with all his stuff at his house to get back tomorrow night for his game. Until we get new programming coming up in a few months here with some changes to lineups and things like that. But, folks, thank you all for watching the Rejects and putting up with me. Thank you to Nightheart Gaming for the raid. Love seeing Ann and Frank coming over here and harassing me. I saw Blue Box there too. I thought I saw Stella Luna. And who else was over there? Zerathon, as always, both. The whole cast and crew, everybody. Thank y'all for stopping in and watching. We shall return the favors on y'all's shows. Please follow their channels and all their programming goodness. I think now we got to program Josh Zerathon. That Josh is now going to help with making our server community server for Discord, so we can do some changes and have some fun there. So, but yeah, no more Gary Con madness for a while. So we need to decompress from that because that was a lot of work, a lot of fun, but a lot of work. Yeah, Stella, I actually was watching her with the caught the back end of Stella with her championship ride and unhorsing of Mr. Disney in the joust. Nice move. So that was a lot of fun watching that into that. So congratulations to her for unhorsing the bad guy. That looked like a lot of fun. All right, folks, we're going to call it there. We appreciate it. Take care, and please check out all the other programming for across the channels, and come back and say hi to us again tomorrow night if you've not nothing going on. Some Vampire Masquerade. Take care. We'll see you later.
Night, everybody.
And it didn't play. Why didn't it play? Ah, there it goes.
Oh, son of a gun. You thought I was going to say son of a bitch, didn't you?